Welcome to the first 2021 podcast in English for the Hartford Channel News. Let's start with our 3 minutes most important news in Latin America. The first one is coming from Brazil, where President Bolsonaro practically instituted agglomeration on a beach near Santos. Jair Bolsonaro entered Praia Grande beach on the first day of the new year on the Paulista coast, and he was accompanied by a crowd of supporters and went to bat, inviting all the people to follow him and to follow his example. This is very sad if we look at the number that today were given by Praia Grande authorities with all the bed for intensive care due to COVID-19 occupied, so an occupation of 100%, and it's really sad the situation in Brazil again, where the numbers are rising again. The daily average of deaths in the last 7 days is back above 700, when in November it had touched a minimum of 330 daily. And very depressing, let's go to Nicaragua, the situation of human rights in the Central American country, where the young Kevin Solis is still in jail, and the relatives of the young man denounced for the time they already did it previously, that the young Kevin Solis had been beaten on several occasions, and he's being held in a maximum security cell. Kevin is a victim of torture in the jails of Daniel Ortega's cruel dictatorship, and of course the relatives, but also Human Rights Association, are asking for his freedom and the freedom of the more than 100 political prisoners that are in jail still in Nicaragua. The third news comes from Peru. The government of Peru decided to put on quarantine all the tourists entering the country from next 4th of January, and that's because a lot of tourists are coming from countries that are in a very difficult situation with the COVID pandemic, and Peru has got the highest rate among Latin American countries, death for inhabitants, and 37,680 Peruvians had died because of COVID-19. So that's also why the government decided to strict all the entering measures from abroad, especially after that identified a new coronavirus variant like in United Kingdom and South Africa. And that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this podcast, and I hope to see you soon on Hartford Channel News.